What's going on, guys? Sterling with Handsome WP here. In this video, we're going to take a look at how to set up a local installation of WordPress. So that means you'll install actually to your actual computer so that you can, so it's not going to live on the internet. You're not going to be able to have people go to your website. But if you want to learn how to use WordPress, if you want to test out plugins and build pages, you can even build content, and then eventually you can transfer it from your local development onto your actual server. Once you do build your website and get everything set up, you can do a lot of the building locally. So it's really, really helpful to have a local setup, local environment set up for WordPress. And I'm going to run through how to do that using a really easy tool called LocalWP. So let's get right into it. So first things first, we are going to go to localwp.com, and then you can create an account if you want. You don't have to. You can just download the local tool for free. Just click on that button right there, and then here you can pick your platform. So if you're on Mac, Windows, or Linux, you can pick the platform you want. Well, I'm on Linux. This is my Linux machine, so I just would select Linux, put in your information, and then get it now, and it will give you a download link. And if you're on Mac or Windows, you just click the exe. If you're on Windows, if you're on Mac, click the DMG. It will install it to your computer. And if you're on Linux, same thing. It should give you a .deb file or something, depending on your version of Linux, and then you can install it, and you will now have the app running on your website. So let's pop over now, guys, to the LocalWP app. So you can see I have a plugin dev local site, but I could add another local site if I want. Let's come down and click a plus, and we will call this demo site. We'll call it local demo site. So I'm just going to add a new site called local demo site. We could choose preferred or custom. If you want to do a custom setup, you can say custom. We're just going to go with preferred, and then we can put in our user name. So let's just put in whatever we want. Just put test, my password's test, and then you put in your email here, add your site, and it's going to actually generate that website for you. So it's setting up the local database, it's doing all that stuff. You put in your, for me, it's going to put in my password. You may have to give it admin privileges to set this up. So here I am, guys, on the back end of my website I just created. You can see that my site is running, which means that my MySQL database and my PHP is all installed and ready to roll. We can look over our overview where we see our site domain. You can enable and trust your SSL, your local SSL if you want. You can choose your web server. There's Nginx and Apache. You can choose your PHP version. You can also enable one-click admin. So I'm just going to say yes on that one. I will enable that. And then here you can see your WordPress version. And then if we go into our database, they actually give us adminers, so we can just click into there and manage our database for our local website as well, which is really cool. And then it gives us some more information there. You can see tools. You can see live links. If you were actually going to use the LocalWP services, you could actually push this live onto your website, which is kind of cool. But let's log into our admin. Because I enabled the one-click admin, I can just click admin. It's going to actually log me directly into my admin, and there I can go through my website. I can build pages, install plugins, do everything I want. And then to see the front end, of course, I could just visit my site, and there's the front end of my local WordPress website. So you could install new themes and plugins and test them and build pages and do all this stuff. And then if you have some kind of migration plugin, you could actually take this website from your local development. You could migrate it onto a server. So this is a great way to do it if you're wanting to build your website, but you're not wanting to pay for servers the entire time you're doing it. You're really wanting to get to know WordPress and test things out. You're not going to really be at risk of having something front facing that's going to have problems, because you're going to be doing it all locally on your own machine. So really awesome. Love this app. Like I mentioned, it works for Linux as well, which is cool because I'm a fan of Linux as well as Mac, and I have a Windows machine as well. So it really can work on any operating system, which is really cool. And if you guys have any questions about this, be sure to let me know. Throw a comment in the comment section below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, my name is Sterling with Handsome WP. If you'd like to throw a thumbs up on this video and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. I'm going to be creating a ton more content that has to do with WordPress, WooCommerce, kind of our plugins, but also just cool tools and cool information about WordPress and how to have a better experience with your online business and, or potential online business. And if you have any questions or any video suggestions, be sure to drop those in the comment section below. If you want to learn about any of the plugins that we develop, I'll have links to all of those in the description below. And I want to thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.